and so sweet. You wanna guess the color of Chantal's hijab. You want to know what she's got going on down there. Is it pretty in pink or Aussie through? Is it showing off my lower back tattoo? You want to put it in your mouth, pull them all down south. You want to turn Chantal out. That's what I'm talking about. So, I don't necessarily need my headphones because we're not really listening to anything, but I feel weird not having them on. So, I'm going to put them on. The thumbnail sending me. The thumbnail today is diabolical. Honestly, I made 2 thumbnails. I really wanted to use the thumbnail that I used today, and I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't. This is mean. This is no. But yeah, I was like, you know what? Like whatever. It's funny. It's funny. You know. Who cares if it's at someone else's expense? It's funny, right? It's okay if it makes people laugh. Today's thumbnail's bad. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Little Gay Beal, hey! Thank you so much for 8 months. Nice to see you, Little Gay Beal. Little Gay Beal and their little gay bits. How you doing, Little Gay Beal? Thank you so much for coming back for 8 months. Constance Lazade, hey. Thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime. I really appreciate you doing that for your 7th month. Okay, Twitch is being... Well, I'm not able to see Twitch's... Hold on. Oh, lordy, it's Jordy. There we go. Let's do this. Lakaya, hey, how you? Haven't seen you in a hot second. Lakaya, if you didn't know this, y'all, made some of the emojis on Twitch. Lakaya is a real one. We love Lakaya. Those Twitch notifications are annoying. Robbie Mack. Hey, Robbie. Thank you so much for 2 months. It looks like a mask. What looks like a mask? I'm going to assume you're talking about the thumbnail. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. You know what? It does. You know what, doesn't it? It does look like a mask. Yeah. I actually thought the same thing. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But yeah. No. I agree. Yeah. Thank you so much for 2 months, Robbie. EBDB. Hey, EB. Welcome back for 2 months. Thanks for using your Twitch Prime. Thank you. I think he's talking about Amber's face in the thumbnail. Oh. Hold on. Let me pull it up on Discord. Open link. This is... It's okay. The right picture's diabolical. Okay. You know how so that picture, the picture that I used on the right side of the thumbnail is a photo that a reaction channel used before I even had a YouTube account. As y'all know, one of the primary reaction channels that kind of got me into wanting to cover Amberlynn and Chantal is Karina. And Karina used to use that photo a lot. And every time I saw that, So honestly, really, do you want my honest opinion? I don't think that I should be at fault for that photo because Karina has also used that in her thumbnails. So I think if anything, the nastiness that comes from that image, I think that should be not my responsibility. Oh my god. Lanybug99, thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime on my channel. Out of any channel on Twitch that you could have used that on, you used it on mine. I really appreciate you doing that. Twily Ball, hey, gotta see that thumbnail. Oh yeah, the Twitch girly pops don't get to see the thumbnail. Yeah, Twitch doesn't use thumbnails. Well, you're gonna have to come on over to good old YT.com. Check it out. Thank you so much for 4 months, Twily. Victoria Hagen. Hey, Victoria. Hi, Jordy. How do I become a member? So, like, the same button you press to send a super chat, there's, like, another button in there somewhere that, like, you can press, like, join. I don't know. Honestly, I should probably have a better explanation for that, but, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why YouTube makes it so difficult for you guys not to be able to just, like, press, like, a button that says join. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I guess, like, my instructions for becoming a member is just like poke around, press buttons, do your best, see if you can figure it out. If not, hope that somebody gives you one. Homewrecker Burrito, welcome back for your 2nd month. Hello from Australia. Sorry I've been quiet, just moved across the country and bought a house. Hope everyone is doing. Missed the live streams. Well, you know what, Homewrecker Burrito, honestly? Do you want my honest opinion? I'm all about honest opinions this evening. I think that you should have prioritized fat women on the internet and my live streams over moving across the country and buying a house. If we're kind of looking at the two with the order of importance, I don't think that you putting your personal life first to move and buy a house should have came before my live streams covering fat women. So, I mean, yeah, I get this, like, this whole, like, little thing you included in your message. Sorry, I've been quiet. I mean, like, I appreciate the apology and everything, but you know what they say about apologies, they're just words. Going forth, I'm going to really expect actions to prove that you have been, you know, sorry for being quiet lately. Because, I mean, obviously by this message, you can talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk the walk. I'm just saying. That's awesome. Enjoy your new house. Hey, hey. Are houses as expensive in Australia as they are in the United States? Sorry isn't good enough sometimes. Oh boy. Okay, we have a lot to get to tonight. Not really. I mean, kind of not really. But we're doing more Q&A. We are doing more Q and gay. So we are going to hop on over to good old Instagram and check out what the tea is. So she keeps doing these Q&As. I don't know why. She's refusing to upload. Where did we end off? So she's doing yes or no. This is like her new thing. Yeah. So she's only allowed to say yes or no for the questions. I guess that providing a response to every question was too much effort for Amber. So she has decided to do the Q&As in a format where she can only answer yes or no. No extra provided context, just yes or no. She can't upload. Oh, well, she's really trying to convince us here that she can, in fact, upload, and that everyone else is just a hater. All right. So if you're just joining in, welcome, welcome. My name is Jordy. I talk about some of the most well-adjusted, well-rounded people on the internet. Because I am the most well-adjusted, well-rounded person on the internet, so I'm qualified to do so. So we're going to take a look at some of Amberlynn'S Q&A. She's only answering yes or no because I guess the going past that. I don't know, maybe she's tired. Maybe she's tired. Okay. Let's take a look. Have you ever done the deed in the car? Yes. Okay, we're off to a fiery start here today. So, I don't know if you know this, Amber, but this is illegal. This is illegal. You can't be doing this kind of stuff. This is public indecency. Some might say that just looking at you is public indecency. I'm just saying, you can't be doing this kind of stuff. You can't be doing this kind of stuff. You can't be, you can't be doing this kind of stuff in public. This is inappropriate. You have a platform of over 200,000 people, and you are admitting to, some might say even gloating about it. I mean, did you see the way that she capitalized the Y in yes? It's like she's really owning it. It's screwed up. It's screwed up. So I just think it's kind of trashy. Honestly, that's really the only word that comes to mind. Trashy. That you're using your platform to advocate for this kind of behavior. I'm just saying. And, I think that it's very interesting that you are now gloating about having done the deed in the car when you were with Becky for the better part of 4 years and you didn't do it at all. And y'all were home a lot. But now you get with a new girl and immediately you can't even wait till you get in the house. Can't even wait till you're out of the drive-thru and you got to go for it. It's kind of messed up. Personally. She barely fits in the passenger seat. What is she talking about? I don't know. Maybe the back seat. Well, yeah. You know what? Chairs recline. So maybe it was kind of like, let the lever go back, recline, and then I don't know how I don't know how that would work. I really don't. Physics are brought into question a lot in girl world, but I don't know. Amberlynn seems to make it work somehow, some way. Hey, it's hard waiting for Crumble Cookie. They need to keep it busy somehow. You mean while they're waiting for their curbside order at Crumble? they just couldn't help themselves. Oh my gosh. We are off to a fiery start here with the gifted memberships. Thank you so much for that, Fat Lord Baroque. I appreciate you doing that. 20 gifted memberships. Holy cow. I'm telling y'all, YouTube is going to start looking like Twitch. Everybody having a star next to their name. It is crazy. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate your very generous membership donation. Holy cow, Fat Lord Baroque. Thank you. Thank you. We also had Tangled come in hot for 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Tangled. I appreciate you doing that. Can we get the yarn emoji in the chat? And can we also get the bear emoji in the chat for our gifted memberships? Thank you so much, guys. Next up, embarrassing question, but would you have relations more than once a day? Oh my God. Well, honestly, if you've been around for Amberlynn'S Q&As, you should know that not only will Amberlynn do a double, triple header, she will also do a marathon, because she has flexed in the past that she has gone, what was it, upwards of 8 hours? 8 hours. Girly Pop won't even upload an 8-minute long video for us, but she's doing the deed for 8 hours. Maybe even in the car. Typically when she goes in the car, she complains about swelling. So I don't know, maybe that adds to the erotic factor of it, being swollen. I don't know. Do we think that it's kind of simultaneous? Do we think that it is occurring in the car when these marathons do occur? I don't know. But she's doing it twice a day, 3 times a day, 4, 5, 7 times a day, 572.4 times a day, and upwards of 8 hours. Yeah. Yeah. 8 hours of eating. 8 hours of being fed. Oh my God. You know those giant containers of cheese balls that they sell at the grocery store? It's just one after the other for 8 hours straight. Oh boy. Have you ever been in any type of romantic relationship with a man? Yes. Oh, I mean, we knew this. We knew this. Ronald. Y'all, she's been in a romantic relationship. I mean, she likes to talk about her relationships, what was her longest? Becky? Her longest relationship is with Ronald. I mean, ever since she was 4 or 5. I don't know. Do 3-year-olds eat McDonald's? I mean, she's been in a relationship with Ronald for 30-something years now. 30-something years now. Yeah. I mean, she's definitely... I did not have romantic relationships with that clown. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. And we can prove it. Because you eat the skin off the chicken nuggets, Amber. And then, allegedly, you don't eat the chicken part. Just the skin. Absolutely. Ronald is her first love. I mean, do you picture little bariatric Amberlynn going in the play place? Crawling around the slides, the little jungle gym mats and stuff. I don't know. Do McDonald's still have play places? I remember that was all the rage when I was little. That was all the rage. Getting to go up and climb in those netted platforms and the slides and all that stuff. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Little 4-year-old Amber eating her 20-piece McNugget and then going in there and going down the slide. Oh yeah. She and Ronald go way back. Way back. Freya, thank you. Amberlynn looks like a lesbian John Wayne Gacy. Thank you, Freya. You know what? The more I laugh, the more hot I get. And I I need to turn on my fan. Hold on. I do. I get hot when I laugh like that. Okay, now I'll let y'all know. Level 2 of my fan is a little noisy. Level 1 doesn't make any noise. I prefer level 2 because it has more airflow, but I will do level 1 if the background noise is annoying. So let me know if the background noise is annoying and I'll move it to level 1. Kelly Darling, thank you. Snowflake has dry humor. Yours is moist. Oh. A little dry and wet humor. A little yin and yang. You know what they say, opposites attract. Thank you, Kelly, darling. I appreciate that. Fupa Galore, thank you so much for 5 months. Welcome back. I changed my name 2 months ago from KC, just FYI. I remember KC. I've been to Kansas City. Okay, all right. Thank you so much for the update, Fupa Galore. Welcome back. All right, next up. Not to be nosy, but are you saying Alexis is 300 pounds? No. She's not saying that Alexis is 300 pounds. She's saying that Alexis is 330 pounds. Because yesterday, well, I think that anyone would be upset with being mistaken for being 200 pounds less than me. Okay, if we do simple math here, 530 minus 200 is 330. So you're saying Alexis is 330. And even if we're taking it literally. So Amberlynn, I think the last weight that she told us that she was around 293. Sorry. 493. So if you take 200 pounds off of that, 293. I think it was very peculiar for Amberlynn to use that number in that response of the question from yesterday, but... Jordy, did you see the clip of Foodie Beauty saying, yay, child labor? No. I'm not caught up with Chantal. We'll do Chantal later this week. I mean, the way that Alexis and Amberlynn stick up for each other is very interesting, but the whole premise of their friendship is interesting if you really think about it, because Alexis has now created a monetized YouTube channel spilling all of her secrets about Amber, and now they're best friends again. All right. BFFs. Okay. Girl World is competing for the biggest gainer. I honestly, when you guys said the other day that Alexis is 300, like I thought you were memeing. I thought that was a joke. Honestly, I wouldn't have even thought that Alexis was 250, but she has come out since and said that she is 5'6", 250. I'm surprised by that. All I have to say about that is maybe... she's just really good at hiding it. Maybe she knows her angles. Maybe she knows her filters. I'm easily duped. I guess that I'm easily duped because I didn't think that she was anywhere near 250. Certainly didn't think that she was 3. Yeah. So, it's kind of taken me by surprise recently about the whole Alexis is 300 pounds thing. But I mean, we heard it from Amber. She's 200 pounds less than Amber. So whatever weight Amber is, Alexis is 200 pounds less than that. I'm thinking that Amber's in the 530s at this point with the recent gain with being with Emily for as long as she has been. I'm thinking 330s that would put Alexis at. Yeah. Sam Beasley. Hey, Sam. Here's my super chat V card. I was just watching the Salty Crabs video about Amberlynn reacting to you a couple years back. So glad I caught you live. That was about 2 years ago, right around now. I think it was in October, November. Yeah. I was like maybe 7 months into doing my reactions. What's the name of that video? Reacting to a pointless channel or something like that. I was expecting more of that. I don't know. There's like at one point during that video where Amberlynn puts up a black screen and she goes, "This is when I get really angry." I was expecting her to morph into the Hulk and go off and rage, but it didn't really go anywhere. I don't know. I expected more from that. I remember when she reacted. Yeah. Can you believe it's been like 2 years already? Oh boy. I think Amber's sitting around 550. I mean, we haven't really seen her. Yeah. I mean, we haven't really seen her since she's returned from Wisconsin. So I need to consult with Neil Armstrong. I'm not big on the longitude and latitude and the geography of the moon, but usually if I can kind of eyeball it, I can come up with a better number. I just haven't seen the moon lately, you know. I haven't looked up to the night sky. So it's been a second. It's been a second. Alexis isn't tall. Look at the video where she's standing next to Amber. Minimum 280. She said she's 250. Now, I know the whole she said stuff, but she said she's 250. 5'6". I'm just a dainty girl. Thank you so much for 4 months. Been a viewer since June 2022. Love all you girls so much. Well, thank you so much. I'm just a dainty girl. Oh my gosh, you've been around for a hot minute. That's back when I was using stock footage. I don't even know if I had showed my. I don't even know if I have. If I showed my face at that point. Huh. Thank you so much, dainty girl. I appreciate your 4-month subscription. Luna Lightfoot, hey, glad you're back on Twitch so I can give you my Prime again. I've now gotten my husband and... Wait. Oh. I had to do a double take. I've now gotten my husband and boyfriend into Girl World. Oh, you're poly. Okay. That's just something I don't see every day. Their indoctrination is going as planned. Hey. Well, you know what I say about the indoctrination of partners into Girl World. I don't think if they don't want to join willingly, maybe strong arm into it. It's like you're gonna listen to this kid talk about fat women and you're gonna like it. I'm down with that. Thank you so much, Luna. I really appreciate your second month here on Twitch. Danny 101 Love, hey. Mr. Snowflake uses your audio of mods get 'em. Does he? Huh. Now, I have never issued a copyright strike. However, I don't know. I'll have to check it out myself. I don't know if that's very transformative. To take my audio and put it in your video. As far as I know, he didn't ask for permission. I'll have to check out exactly what you're referring to here. Thief? I know. I'm thinking that this is a thief. This might be a stealing situation type deal. I mean, could you imagine if I pulled up one of his videos on my channel and just let it play? You know what I mean? That's kind of screwed up. I don't use his content. What's he doing coming in here, taking my sound bites and putting them in his video? What I will say is I have a damn good lawyer. A damn good lawyer. They represent all of South Africa. So, if you want to try me, if you want to go toe-to-toe with me legally, I'll hop across the pond, bitch. Just wait. Tangled, thank you so much for 6 months. Hey, Tangled. In your profile, make sure your settings say that you're accepting gifts. YouTube gifted subscriptions are random. Also, hit that like button. Thank you so much for the PSA, Tangled. I appreciate that. If you guys go in your settings on your YouTube account and press, you know, I would like to be given a gifted subscription. There's something you have to press. I don't know. Figure it out. Also hit the like button. If you would just care to take a second, all my YouTubies, go ahead, just press the thumbs up. It just takes a second. Could have been done already. Could have been done already. What are you going to be, lazy? Is that what you are? Lazy? You're going to answer all of your Instagram Q&A questions with yes and no? I mean, really, what are you? Lazy? Press the thumbs up button. Just takes a second. Thank you, Tangle. Justice for Harambe. Thank you so much for the prime. Do you think any of your exes regularly watch your vlogs? Yes. Destiny might. Crystal might. I honestly think that Becky's moved on. I don't think that Becky cares about this kind of stuff. I would say Becky's moved on. I wouldn't be surprised if Jade has moved on. So, I don't know regularly. But, I mean, we Destiny had a whole expose series last summer, so she's definitely still in Girl World somewhat. I mean, she'll pop in here every now and then. Back when the whole Erica and Britney thing was happening earlier this summer, Destiny popped in here and said hi. Jade doesn't care. I really don't think Jade cares. Jade didn't care during her season. So why would she care post-season? You know what I mean? She didn't care during season 5. Why would she come back for All Stars? You know what I mean? Handcuffs? Yes. Okay, what are we using these handcuffs for, Amber? Because I know of some good reasons to use handcuffs for Ms. Reed. I have said this time and time again. You know how in scary movies, when a werewolf knows that they're going to change from a human into a werewolf because it's a full moon, and they take precautions. They chain themselves up. They put themselves in handcuffs. They bind themselves to the wall so that when that full moon comes out and they morph into a werewolf, they'll be bound so that they can't hurt people. What I'm thinking is when Amberlynn knows that the binge monster is going to come for her, when she knows that it is a full golden arch and she's going to morph into the person that she can't control, maybe lock herself up similarly to how they do with werewolves. You know what I mean? For the food aggression. Might be a good idea for Chantal too. Might be a good idea for Chantal. Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. She would bust through those handcuffs like toothpicks. I mean, I guess it's better to take some precaution than none at all, right? But the moon isn't real, Jordy. Oh, you're right. So it must be something else causing Amberlynn to turn into a werewolf. A binge werewolf. I don't know. Yeah, because if the moon's not real, then it must be... Yeah. Huh. Interesting. She would turn into Grimace. Don't make me pull Grimace out of the drawer. Was the messed up Panera order real? 2 chips when you asked for an apple. Yes. Oh my God. Amberlynn really wants to hone in on this. Like this is probably Amberlynn's most viral video on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, things like that. Like quick clips of Amberlynn. If, you know, you go up to an average person and say, hey, like, do you know this woman? They would probably know her from the Panera clip. This was Amberlynn's most viral moment. She likes to insist, even with all this time that has gone by, that they in fact gave her 2 bags of chips instead of an apple. So She wanted that apple. She wanted to be a healthy girly pop. She did not want the 2 bags of chips, but because Panera, freaking Panera, screwed up her order, she had no choice but to down 2 bags of chips instead of the apple that she ordered. Reminiscing her glory days. Yeah, you mean before she was banned? Who would have thought that Amberlynn is, salivating to upload? Normally we have to beg her for an upload. Now she's like really wanting to. But now that she's banned, she can't! You just want what you can't have. It really is true. It really is. Juniper, thank you so much for the gifted subscriptions on Twitch. I appreciate you doing that, Juniper. Hey. Kudos to our oldest member on Twitch. Thank you for modding, Juniper. I appreciate you doing that as well. My husband's a paramedic and I have real handcuffs. She would need 2 pairs plus an extension and they would have to go in the front. No Spirit Halloween handcuffs. No Adam and Eve handcuffs. You would need a service grade pair of handcuffs to make it really work. Caitlin Ray, thank you. For someone that hates speculation, I feel like just saying yes or no would encourage it. She's either that dumb or knows how to get attention. Good point, Caitlin. All right, I'm going to mute and blow my nose for a hot second. Entertain yourselves while I do this. Are you not entertained? Would you ever have a threesome? No. No. Well, honestly, now I know that this was kind of speculated on, that Emily was maybe trying to go for a 2-for-1. Maybe trying to, well, if I got Amber and now I got Alexis and both girls like to put it away, maybe I could, have chips in one hand and a bag of Cheez-Its in the other, do a little... I mean, Emily's never taken down 2 at the same time, So it's kind of thinking like, well, are they poly? Could they do a 3-way relationship similar to the woman who just subscribed on Twitch? Is that kind of what's going on here? Would you ever have a threesome? No. Well, we know that Amberlynn doesn't like to share. Amberlynn, can I have a fry? No! Amberlynn, can I have a nugget? No! Amberlynn, can I have a baby carrot? No! I mean, oh, yeah, you can actually. So Amberlynn doesn't like to share, but that doesn't mean that Emily maybe doesn't like to share. So I don't know. Maybe Polly is in their future. Who knows? Who knows? Amber wants all the attention on herself. Now, as we know, Jade was Polly. Jade was Polly. And Jade kind of flirted with the idea of having multiple partners at the same time. Maybe dating Amberlynn and dating someone. Amberlynn dating someone, but not dating Jade. Yeah. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. But, yeah. I don't know, Amber. I mean, you might not be poly, but Emily might be. Leaves the door wide open. Have you ever done something in a relationship you really regretted? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to assume that she's referring to kicking Becky out of her apartment and never giving her the live stream earnings that she was entitled to. If y'all don't know this, season 4 ended with one of the main side characters, leaving the cast with nothing but $100 to her name. She did the heavy lifting of Amberlynn'S live streaming that summer and made Amberlynn tens of thousands of dollars. And Amberlynn kicked her to the curb with nothing but a Netflix subscription password and $100. So I'm going to assume that this is what she is referring to here. This is the thing that she regretted in that relationship. So, you know, that's just my speculation. Would you ever go ghost hunting? Yes. Amberlynn, you don't change your diet around. The ghosts are going to start hunting you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And a broken car. Oh, yeah, that's true. Becky did get a broken car. So $100, a Netflix password, and a broken car. No severance. No severance. Oh my gosh. Rotisserie chicken. I don't know if we can talk about the rotisserie chicken anymore. That might be off limits. Would you ever go ghost hunting? Well, I'll tell y'all what. I went ghost hunting one time in northern Arizona in a haunted town called Jerome. And they gave us these like little remotes that made like static interference noises. And it was okay. I didn't find a ghost that I know of. But I've gone ghost hunting. Have you ever done anything spicy over the phone or on FaceTime? Also, I love you. Yes. Well, we know that she has. Have you not been watching? She talks about this all the time. She says that she had to spice things up with Erica. That's why she did the whole crumble cookie thing. She 100% does. She cybers. She definitely cybers with her girls. Absolutely. I mean, obviously this person doesn't watch too closely, or they just tune that out. I can't imagine why you would want to tune out that information. But Amberlynn talks about this pretty frequently. Yeah, she loves getting creative over FaceTime. Lost Goral, thank you. In the car? What kind of car? How? Scary, LOL. Well, I mean, all of the cars that Amberlynn's ever been in have kind of been like sedans. But, I don't know, recently she was in that big SUV. And she was in a Jeep recently. I don't know. Apparently she's saying that it happened. It happened. So, I don't know what kind of car, but she made it happen somehow, some way. Thank you so much, Lost Squirrel. King Contact Dermatitis, thank you for 2 months. Welcome back. 2 months, long enough for Amber to move her whole life to me. In the time that you have been subscribed to my Twitch channel, Amberlynn could have moved herself to your state, set up with you, become your girlfriend. I mean, that's magical. That's magical. A lot can happen in 2 months. Thank you so much, Contact Dermatitis. Have you gained over 50 pounds? No. Yeah, you've gained over 60 pounds. That's why she said no. I mean, really, I don't know how much weight she gained. 50 pounds. How long has she been with this girl? 3 months-ish. I would not be surprised if Amberlynn is in the 530s, 540s at this point. So, 50 pounds, maybe not 50, maybe close to it. Yeah, she's gained 49. Well, the question was, have you gained over 50? So she can gain up to and including 50 pounds, just not anything over that. So 49.99, 50.1. I don't know, y'all. How tall is she? I think Amber's 5'2" or 5'3". 5'2". So 5'2", 5'3", 5'30" something. But I don't know. She's claimed the last time that we heard Amberlynn talk about her weight, she said 490s. So, but I mean, that was a long time ago. If you could go back in time, would you still choose to have a career on YouTube? Yes. Oh, yeah, I mean, absolutely. Over the past, 8 years, Amberlynn hasn't had to go to work. Amberlynn hasn't had to do a 9 to 5. Amberlynn hasn't had to go to school. Amberlynn hasn't had to really do anything except for take out her phone, film, upload it, fight with people, lie, cause drama, eat. I mean, of course. Absolutely. Absolutely. People ask her all the time, it's like, Amberlynn, if you hate YouTube so much, if you hate all the drama, if you hate the reaction channels, if you hate being here so much, why don't you go and make money another way? No one's forcing you to upload to YouTube. No one's forcing you to continue your presence online. If you hate it so much, why don't you move on with your life? Because it's easy money. If you didn't have to do a 9 to 5 and all you had to do was upload a couple times a week, 3 times a week, and, you know, just show off your groceries, show people what you bought on Amazon, color, build a Lego, like just stuff like that. I mean, would you? Of course she would do it all over again. Have you ever thought of starting an OF? Yes. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So, I don't think that she would ever do this. I mean, she can say that she's thought about starting an OF, but I don't think that Amberlynn ever would. For the girl that doesn't want to show her leg, she's not going to start an OF. And if she did start an OF, it would be a bunch of stuff that, you know, we already see on Instagram. Because there are some people that start OF accounts, and it really, if you, you know, you subscribe to it. I mean, personally, I wouldn't know this. But if you subscribe to someone's OF account, it really is just a glorified Instagram. I mean, like, so I think that maybe if she did start an OF, she would do like sexy angles, showing off more cleave, stuff like that. But I don't think that she would ever put out the type of content that people's minds go to when they think of that website. So, sure, she can think about making an account. She can even make an account, but I don't think that she's ever going to put up that type of content. If someone bought you Billie Eilish tickets, would you go? Yes. Well, I don't know. Can Amberlynn do a concert at this point? I guess if she can get her body to and from Wisconsin, she could maybe do a Billie Eilish concert. Huh. I don't know. I saw Billie performed, what was it, Sunday? Yeah, 2 days ago here in Pittsburgh. I would have liked to have gone. You know, never mind Amberlynn and her little Q&A here. If someone bought Jordy Billie tickets, would I have gone? I would have. No way she could fit in any concert seat. Well, they have accommodations for disabled people, right? So maybe she could, I mean, I'm not saying Amberlynn's disabled, but maybe she could get, I mean, I don't know. How would that, any disabled people in the chat that have been to a concert, what do they do for you? Do they just like have you in like a separate place? Like away from everyone else? Do you, I don't know. She could stage dive at the concert. Silly. They have ADA seating. She could. Yeah, they have wheelchair spots. Right. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. Like, I'm thinking of like, I don't know, my mind just goes to like a baseball game. And like, I just know like disabled people have like that little designated area where they like park their wheelchair at. But she would need to fit in a wheelchair. That's the other half of this. They have designated handicap seating. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, she could do it. I mean, that's the real question that would come in for this is, if someone bought you Billie Eilish tickets, would you go? Yes. Like, okay, sure. Is it feasible? Can you? Because I don't know how strict concert venues are about accommodating people. Because is being super morbidly obese considered a disability? And if it's not, does that get you access to disabled seating? You know, Do you think that they would tell people like, oh, well, tough luck, you're not disabled? I don't know. I don't know. But I would like to think that concerts do, because I'm guessing if they didn't, it would be some type of lawsuit. It would be some type of issue. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone like Amberlynn has sued for discrimination. So I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. Amberlynn could make it happen. Could make it happen. She could use her lymphedema as a reason for the disability. Good point. Good point. So I guess that we can still hold out hope that one day Amberlynn will do a Disney vlog, because Disney has a lot of accommodations for all sorts of people. So she could use the lymphedema as her reason. Tadix, thank you for Amberlynn blowing out shocks in a car, just like blowing out her angle. The bumper is dangling. Well, as we know from Destiny told us that when she went to get her car serviced, the passenger seat shocks on her tires were so worn down that the uncle or whoever worked on Destiny's car at the time, they had never seen anything like it before. They were surprised that the car was still operable. Oh boy, thank you so much, Tadix. Dolly, hey Dolly Parton, pressing the car horn to doubt. Honk honk. Thank you so much, Dolly. Oh my gosh, Rhea, I appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much for gifting subscriptions the second night in a row like this. Thank you so much for being kind. Oh my gosh. Appreciate your generosity. Hey. Can we get some ray of sunshine emojis in the chat for Rhea's 10 gifted memberships, please? Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Rhea. You and your pretty name. Thank you. Does totaling a car count as a disability? Stupid. Ammo, thank you so much. I hope that Emily's baby daddy looks up Amber's old videos where she had inappropriate conversations with Libby and protects his kid. If I was... You know what? I want to get y'all's thoughts on this. For people in the chat who have a kid and have since separated from the partner that they conceived that child with, their partner going on to date other people, and then that person being a part of your child's life, how is that? Is that messy? Is that annoying? What's that about? Because, I mean, could you imagine? You conceive a child with someone, you break up for whatever reason, and then that person goes and gets involved with Amber. And then by default, that person now kind of has somewhat of like entitlement to involve your child in their partner's life. My son has never met anyone I've ever dated. I've heard about people, I mean, we have had this discussion in here about how long is it appropriate before someone's partner should meet their kid. And a lot of you, I remember, said 1 year. Before you really realize that the relationship is going to be stable, it's going to be serious. You're not introducing people to your child and confusing them, you know, if you break up like a month or two later. You really want to make sure that it's going to last before you go ahead and introduce. So Amberlynn and this woman have been together, what, like 3 months, 4 months? Amberlynn met the kid a long time ago. Very early in their relationship, if that's what we're calling it, Amberlynn met Emily's kid already. That's super early. But, I mean, look at the premise of this relationship. Her last partner passed away in April, and then she got together with Amber like a month and a half later. So, I mean, I don't know if this woman's judgment is the best. I wouldn't let them around my kids if I didn't know them really well. My mom never introduced me to her partners until she knew she was in a long-term relationship. And I was a teenager before she started dating again. Yeah, I mean, you have... I mean, I don't know how old her kid is, but I mean... with the kid I don't think that it's a teenager. So the kid being young, the kid being pre-teenage years, I don't know if it's a toddler. I don't know if it's 5, 6, whatever. To be introducing someone to your problematic online internet girlfriend from Instagram after such a short period of time, I can't imagine that the parents in the chat are really advocating for that being a good idea. But, I mean, look at the whole relationship in its entirety. Not a great idea. Legally, you have no standing unless it's part of the divorce agreement. I thought the kid was 11. I don't know. I didn't hear that, Lorelai. That La Trim lady, thank you so much. Jordy, I'm on meds for insomnia, but I'm starting to realize that you and the Jordy clan can be my cause of the insomnia. Watching from Ireland, sooner have the insomnia than the no nighttime giggles. What's more important, laughing late at night or getting some sleep? I mean, yeah, I guess you could join the replay gang. I suppose that you could not watch live, but what's the fun in that? I appreciate you staying up with with us, Lay Trim Lady, but you do what's best for you. You can always join the replay gang. We like them. S Theory, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Welcome, welcome. Are you scared of dying early? Yes. Well, Amberlynn'S talked about this a lot on her channel. It's pretty morbid, but it's a very real reality. Your body cannot sustain being a quarter ton. And there are, with the American diet and everything, there are a lot of people that are 300, 400, 500 pounds, but there are not a lot of old people that are 400, 500 pounds. So, I mean, you can do this. You can be in the 500s. Just, you can't do it forever. So unless you have that breaking point, unless you have that coming to terms moment that Tammy Slayton had and you're able to take this all off, I mean, biologically, it's not even me being mean. It's not even me, saying something or wishing ill will. It's nothing like that at all. Just, you can't do this. You can't do this. I mean, you always hear about past people from 600-pound life passing away. I mean, that really is their second shot. Because it's like, well, we'll get you the dietitian. We'll get you the surgery if you're eligible. We'll put you on a good path. We'll give you the opportunity. If you don't try, though, there's really only one other path. I mean, you can't be 500-something pounds. Your body just can't do it. This is fat phobic. Out of all the reaction channels, Zach is one of your top 3. Yes. Y'all think I'm in the top 3? I was number 1 earlier this year. Even after everything that happened with the mom and the service animal and all that tea, I somehow still came out number 1. I don't know how. But for a short period of time, I was number 1. Now, I do not know if she has updated this list since everything that happened with Brittany and Erica, but I don't really know where I stand at this point. I don't know if I'm 1, 2, 5, 9, 572. I don't know. I don't know where I stand. It kind of gives me anxiety. Lost Squirrel, thank you for 9 months. I'm a full-term shorty. Thank you for conceiving a YouTube child with me via subscription. Appreciate that, Lost Girl. Now you're on her shit list. Have you ever been in a poly relationship? Yes. I mean, this is nothing new. Amberlynn has been in a poly relationship for a very long time. She's been in a relationship. Ronald, Wendy, the King, Carl. I mean, there's a lot of different people that Amberlynn has been in a relationship with for a very long time. This is nothing new. Denny, she's been in a relationship with Denny since season 3, longer than season 3. There's a lot of people out there that Amberlynn has been in a relationship with over the years. So this is not news, Amber. If you're going to answer these questions, can you at least give us some information that we don't already know? 5 guys. Yeah, she's been in a relationship with 5 guys. 5 guys. Kane. Yeah, she's been in a relationship with Kane. Popeye. Exactly. The Colonel. Uh-huh. I didn't know Amberlynn liked older men, but yeah, she has had relations. Yep, the Colonel. Little Debbie. Yep. Little Debbie. Uh-huh. I don't know about that, though. That might start to get onto some PDF file type talk. Let's avoid that. Silly. Do you go to the casino often? No. I mean, as far as we know, Amberlynn, anytime she goes, she vlogs it because it is an opportunity for her to get out of the house and get some content. But does she go often? She goes as much as her mom goes. So if the mom is going to go, she'll tag along. But do I think that Amberlynn is wanting to go out on her own volition and go to the casino herself? No. I think if Amberlynn had a gambling problem and she really wanted to gamble, she would do it from her phone. Because if you need to leave the house to do something, that's already a deterrent. That's really what, Uber Eats and DoorDash is for. For the longest time, you had to either get your food delivered via phone, via landline, or you had to go get it yourself. So, I mean, now with these apps and everything, I mean, Amberlynn can go from app to app and just, have whoever bring whatever bag of fried shit to her door. So, I think if Amberlynn wants to gamble, which I'm not saying she is. I don't think that Amberlynn gambles in her free time. I mean, she likes the scratch-offs and everything, but that's also just an opportunity for her to have content. She can't really make content out of playing slots on her phone. So, I don't think that Amberlynn has a gambling problem. Do you feel bad about Zachary Michael's breakup? Yes. So, it's kind of seeming like... she had a very different approach to Zachary Michael in some of the Q&As from last week. Someone asked a question, it was like, how do you feel about Zachary Michael's breakup? And Amberlynn said something along the lines of, well, I wonder if I should be as rude to him as he was with me with my breakup. She said, now she's saying Zach's in her top 3. She feels bad about his breakup. I mean, kind of sounds like she's trying to cozy up to him. I don't know what the rationale is. I don't know what she's getting at here. But Amberlynn is a calculated girly pop. Maybe she's trying to do something here. I don't know. Lori, hey Lori, I'm late again. Here's my hall pass. Oh, Lori, you don't need to do that. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. You're allowed to go to the bathroom whenever you want. Thank you, Lori. Cup Noodle, thank you so much for becoming a member on YouTube. I appreciate you doing that, Cup. I don't know why Amber always says Zach is terrible. He's literally so nice to her. I guess it's just how she feels that given day. I mean, when I was told that I was the #1 reaction channel in Amberlynn's heart, that took me by surprise. I was like, what? I was like, I just started that whole shitstorm with the service animal thing, and now I'm #1? I don't get it. I really don't know. I don't know if Amberlynn writes our names down in her journal and rips them up into little pieces and puts them in a hat and pulls it out, and it's like, oh, this is who I like this week. I don't know how she chooses. Was it wrong of you to call someone's addiction tea? Yes. Okay, so I think that this is referring to Destiny's brother. Because last summer, Amberlynn was on a phone call with Destiny, and she said, well, if you're going to spill all this tea on me, just know that I have tea on you. And Destiny kind of rolled her eyes and said, what tea do you have? And she said that your brother likes to do blow. And it was like, first of all, how is that tea on Destiny? Second of all, how is that tea in general? So Amberlynn, I guess, here is owning up to it. Amberlynn doesn't really say sorry ever. So I guess this is the closest that we will ever, as a community, get to an apology for Destiny's brother. Are you 100% healed in your relationship with family? No. Well, I mean, we know that. She talks about how she's never going to have a relationship with her dad. I mean, I don't know how it looks with her friend, or sorry, not her friends, her siblings. I don't know how that relationship works, but she has told us that there's no making up with the dad. That's not even on the table at this point. So we already kind of knew this. Tuna, the clown, thank you. Romantic relationship with Ronald made me cry laughing. Thanks, Jordy. Of course, Tuna, the clown. Glad you get some good laughs out of this. Shelly Kinder, thank you again, Shelly. Welcome back. Not Jordy berating us like he's a waiter at Dick's Last Resort. Oh my god. I have a picture. You know what? This would actually be funny to show y'all. So if y'all don't know what this is, what Shelly's referring to here, there is a restaurant. I actually don't even know where these are, but I did it my senior year of high school. We all went on a senior trip to the beach, and we went to Dick's Last Resort. And Dick's Last Resort is a restaurant where the waiters are rude to you on purpose. That's the whole joke. Like, they're not nice to you. That's just like the premise of the restaurant. It's supposed to be funny. And I went to Dick's Last Resort, and they give you these little hats to wear. And they write like mean things on them. They write mean things on these hats, and you have to wear them. Like, they'll say like ugly fat ass. Like, I don't know. They just say like mean things on them because that's the whole premise of the restaurant. So this is the hat that they gave me at Dick's Last Resort. This is the hat that I had to wear during my dinner at Dick's Last Resort. Oh my god. Awfully silly. Awfully silly. Thank you so much for sending that in, Shelly. I had forgotten all about that restaurant. Her, thank you. Ran so fast at this live, my ankle is dangling. Don't fall. Thank you so much, her. Do you like tits more than ass? Okay. So at points during this Q&A, it takes an unexpected, unnecessary, spicy turn. I don't know who is sending this in. I don't know why this is being sent in. I don't know if Amberlynn is sending this in. But I guess if you really want to know Amberlynn's preferences, now's the time to ask. What do you like more, Amber? So I guess that we can now confirm that Amberlynn is an ass woman. Prefers a little junk in the trunk, I suppose. Would you ever do an interview with a reaction channel? Yes. You think Amberlynn would tell me yes if I really made up like a nice interview for her and like gave her the questions ahead of time and everything? You think she'd do it? You think she'd agree to come on with me? I mean, she wanted my cell phone number. She wanted to come on my stream this past summer. I think think Amberlynn would do an interview with me. I do. At this point in time, I don't think that there's really anything that I could get from an interview that I would necessarily want to know. But I don't know. She wanted to. Oh, I remember. And I just thought it was interesting how she was asking me for my cell phone number when she already had it. I didn't know at that point, but Amberlynn and Alexis paid for personal information about me on some random website, like one of those like Truth Finder, or like one of those websites where you can pay like $20 and get a report about someone. I mean, so Amberlynn has this information about me and maybe members of my family. I don't exactly know what she has, but she already had my phone number at that point. So, yeah. If you gave her the questions ahead of time, she would let you interview her. It would be... it would be funny if I gave her a list of questions that I was going to ask her ahead of time, and then when we did the interview, I asked her completely different questions. Oh my gosh. And we did it live, so she couldn't like bail either. Oh god. Mad Hatter, thank you for those bits. I remember when you told us about some haunted park. You should go there for Halloween season. Haunted park. I mean, the only haunted place that I've ever been to was that place in northern Arizona. I don't ever remember being at a haunted park. Regardless, thank you for those bits. Kristen, welcome back for your 8th month. I think I've officially converted my fiance Keanu to Girl World. He said, I kind of like Jordy. He's actually funny. We have a new recruit. Oh, hey, I'll take it. He kind of likes me. I mean, he doesn't like me necessarily. Like, he would never, get with his buddies and say, oh, hey, this Jordy guy, he's a good guy. I like him. But kind of. I don't know. Maybe Keanu is someone that I need to warm up to a little bit more. Maybe need to press my claws in, sink them in a little bit deeper before I can finally get the whole, I like him. But for now, kind of like, I'll work with it. Thank you so much, Kristen. Appreciate you converting Keanu into this. Fiance, huh? When's that wedding scheduled? Keanu, you might want to get on that. Just saying. Don't let it linger for years on end like other people do. Kristen deserves that ring. Ring by spring. If your wedding is not by this spring, dump his ass, Kristen. All right, he doesn't like me anymore. Mad Hatter, thank you for those bits again. A yes or no question mentions you an hour ago. Oh boy. Well, I don't know if we're going to get to that tonight. Curious Nix, thank you so much for following on Twitch. On the heels of that, we had Daddy Mercure come in with 50 gifted memberships. Oh my goodness. Take a look at this. Golden Masquerade is one of the recipients. Hey, Golden Masquerade. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. 50 gifted memberships. Oh my goodness. Can we get some green heart emojis in the chat for Mr. Mercure? Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Everybody's going to be a member at this point. It is. It's going to be like Oprah with her cars, Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for doing that, Fred. I appreciate you being here another night. Good old Fred. Receive thine gifts. Megan Black and Decker Becker. Hey, Megan. First, we had an essay section and now a short answer section. Just need a multiple choice Q&A. Is Emily a feeder? A, yes. B, yes. C, all of the above. Oh my God. Didn't you used to hate that about multiple choice questions? Choose the answer that is most correct. There are multiple correct answers. Choose the one that is most correct. Thank you, Megan. Do you like having your hair pulled? Yes. Okay. All right. So I guess that this is a learning opportunity for everyone here. Amberlynn prefers the backside to the front side, and she enjoys having her hair pulled. So I guess that if you ever find yourself in a romantic setting with Amberlynn in the future, keep this in mind. I don't understand I don't understand why this information would be done in any capacity, but someone wanted to know this and they had it answered. So this is something that you all now know. Have you ever done blow? No. Oh, Amberlynn. You have done... Come on. Yes, you have. The $15 diet one from McDonald's. Yes, you have. Come on. Amberlynn, you do it. You have it all the time. You have it all the time. You DoorDashed one for $15. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. What, because you prefer diet, that means that it's all the same stuff. Was the length of your trip planned? Yes. Okay. Well, Amberlynn didn't tell us the length of this trip. If she was going for 10 days, if she was going for 2 weeks. We actually don't know how long she was there, and she probably did that on purpose because she thinks that if we knew that she was going to be there for a certain amount of time, people would have messed with her or something. I don't know what she was thinking. But the length of her trip was planned, and it was always going to be expected that she return to Oklahoma. So as far as we know, she's back in Oklahoma. She does Pepsi. Just regular Pepsi. What do you mean? Pepsi's Pepsi. This is like shaking an 8-ball toy. Silly. Do you and Tommy send spicy pics when you're apart? By the way, I love you. They can never make me hate you. Yes. Okay. So we could have guessed this based on what happened with the crumble cookie, but it has now been confirmed by Amber that she and her feeder engage in the exchange of spicy photos to one another. Again, a whole lot of information that we are learning against our will this evening. So, okay, now y'all know. Now y'all know that that is occurring. It could be even occurring right now. Is Tommy a good lover, so to speak? Smirk emoji. Why the smirk emoji? I think people are being silly at this point. I think that people are barking up a tree that they wouldn't normally bark up for comedic value. So now we know she's a great lover. She's a great lover. A lot of endurance. She can really shove her wrist into a can of Pringles. Would you ever be with a man? No. Oh. Well, wait till Ronald hears this. Well, what was I to you? Just your little plaything? Go back to her. Go back to your whore. Wait till Ronald hears this. Oh, boy. Wait till Denny hears this. Wait till Carl hears this. What? So it was all just smoke and mirrors. It was never love. It was never love. Okay. All right. This is why I have trust issues. I mean, if you're in a relationship for so long like that and you're not going to make a commitment. I mean, Amberlynn and Ronald have 30-something years and you still don't want to commit. I'm sorry. 30 years and you still don't want to make a commitment. But she won't leave him. She won't leave him. No. You know, those late night calls, you know, those 2 a.m. firing up of the DoorDash. You know, those late night booty calls. She'll still hit up Ronald, but would she ever want to commit to him? Would she ever want to be with him formally? No. I think that's shitty. I don't think that you should lead people on like that, Amber. And you've been leading him on for a really long time. Yeah, no, this is trashy. This is definitely trashy. I don't condone this. Don't lead people on, Amber. You wouldn't want to be led on. Carrie Jean, thank you so much for becoming a member. Concert venues cannot ask for proof of disability. It's protected by ADA laws. Special accommodation requests can't be questioned. Interesting. Well, I wonder if people take advantage of that. People who don't really have a disability at all. They just want better seating. It's protected by ADA laws. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Thank you so much for that, Carrie. I appreciate you becoming a member. I didn't know that. Do you ever feel like a failure? Yes. Well, I can't imagine why. I mean, being a quarter ton for as long as Amberlynn has, I can't, you know, I mean, she has to have some sense of feeling like a failure. I mean, Amberlynn has had ample opportunities, ample time, ample resources, a lot more resources that people in her situation typically get. I mean, people usually go on 600-pound life because that's their only opportunity to get weight loss surgery. They can't afford weight loss surgery. 600-pound people don't have $20,000 lying around for the only opportunity they'll ever have for weight loss surgery is being on a TV show like that. And being on the TV show like that, I mean, you give up your privacy. It's kind of humiliating in a sense. I mean, you don't really want to be 600 pounds eating in front of hundreds of thousands of people watching it. I mean, doing a shower scene, but really that's their only choice. It's like, well, you know, if you want to go under the knife, if you want us to give you some help, then, you know, you're going to have to grovel and show a little bit of skin. That's their only choice though. Amberlynn, she could pay out of pocket. She could pay out of pocket for therapy. She could pay out of pocket for inpatient. She could pay out of pocket for any type of procedure. She could pay out of pocket for semaglutide. Amberlynn has a ton of opportunities, a ton of resources to help her lose weight. And what does she do? She shacks up with some feeder from TikTok. That's why people don't really have a lot of sympathy for her. The options are there. The opportunities are there. She's just squandering them. Isabel Shoemaker, thank you so much. Hi, Jordy. I just discovered your channel last month and you're my new favorite. First time catching you live as well. Well, thank you so much for saying that, Isabel. I know some shoemakers. I grew up with some shoemakers. Y'all are good people. Thank you so much for sending that in. I really appreciate that. Glad that you stumbled across my channel and you've decided to stay. Do you regret dating any of your previous partners? No. I think that she said no to this because if she said yes, she knows that we would give her shit. Which she would be entitled to if she did say yes. Because all of the previous partners kind of did a lot for Amber. She might not want to admit that or she might not want to see that, but they did. But, you know, I'm arguing a moot point here because she said no. Do you enjoy being outside? Yes. Funny way of showing it. I mean, Amber, at this point, damn. I mean, surgically attached to the couch cushion? I don't know. You have a funny way of showing it. You don't really seem like an outdoorsy girly pop. You don't really seem like you would have I enjoy hiking in your Tinder bio. But I guess that what she means is, you know what, Amber, you know what she used to do back when she lived in Kentucky? Amber would really enjoy sitting on the patio. Amberlynn had that first floor patio. She would love to go out there and she would love to sit on that patio. I don't know if she, I'm trying to think. Does anyone remember? Does she have a patio in her new apartment in Oklahoma? I don't know, but that's something that she used to do in Kentucky. She liked going and she liked sitting on the patio. She liked going out there when it would rain when Jade would go out there and she would smoke cigarettes, Amberlynn would sit next to her. She enjoys being outside in the sense of sitting on her patio with her feet dangling. Yeah, she kind of likes to kick her feet like a little kid does. Yeah, she likes to kick her feet. So I don't know if I would really constitute that as being outside. I mean, technically, yeah, you are outside. But she likes sitting on her patio and she likes kicking her feet and she likes that. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess when I think of people enjoying being outside, I think of like hiking, trails, playing sports, going to the beach. I don't think of, someone sitting on a covered patio with their partner smoking a cigarette. But you know what? To each their own. Have you ever faked an O during juicy time? This is demonic. This is demonic. I don't know what type of satanic cult has infiltrated Amberlynn's Instagram DMs, but y'all need to quit with this. Quit. Knock this off. Golden Masquerade, thank you for that. Hey girls, I've been watching every day with the replay gang, just popping in to say hi. I was trolling Chantal back then, not a spy. Well, honestly, Golden Masquerade, it's okay now, because I actually have a moderator that is a beezer. So, I give y'all, listen, if you're in Chantal's chat and you're doing whatever and you get gifted a membership and everything, I mean, I'm no longer giving people shit for that. If it happens, it happens. If you're in Chantal's chat and you're participating, whatever, I'm not saying anything anymore, because really I have to stand behind Ern's careless decision to be gifted a membership on Chantal's channel. I have to go to bat for my mods. What they do is a reflection of me. So I kind of have to stand behind that. Thank you so much, Golden Masquerade. Nice to see you again. Have you watched any reaction channels in the last 3 days? Oh, how about the last 3 minutes? Amberlynn is glued to reaction channels. Are you kidding me? The last 3 days. The last 3 days. I would love to see Amberlynn's YouTube history. Oh my gosh. Her YouTube history is probably just like Mr. Snowflake, Under the Hood, Mr. Snowflake. Why is Mr. Snowflake? That's probably all it is. Oh boy. She's watching you right now. You think she is? Hi, Amber. You think Emily's watching me right now? You know what? If Emily's watching me right now, I might as well give her a little bit of a show. I have this little oats and honey bar here. How about we give Emily a little bit of a show? What do you think? I don't know. That actually might have pissed Amber off, because that was like me flirting with Emily, technically. She's probably thinking, don't get any ideas. Oh, there goes the thing, the drawer. Free show in this economy. I know, you didn't even have to subscribe to my OF. You get it right here for free, baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're not her type, Jordy. You're less than 200 pounds. Well, I mean, maybe she's looking for a challenge. Maybe she's looking for a challenge. I think that it is, oh my gosh. Something wild was just said on Twitch. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? I'm sorry, that just completely threw me off. Let's move on. Do you plan to resume your weight loss vlogs? All right, well, we're waiting on it, Amber, because so far all we've been seeing are weight gain vlogs. So, actually, you know what? A vlog at all would be nice. I mean, really. a vlog. Like, she hasn't uploaded in 2 weeks. So, I mean, is today day 13? I think today's day 13, actually. I think today is day 13. So we get a vlog tomorrow? It's either going to be tomorrow or Thursday. So we have to get through these Q&As so that we can be caught up for the vlog. So really, I mean, honestly, it's very possible that this whole week could be Amberlynn. Monday, today. Tomorrow, we have more Q&A to do, probably, because there are Q&As that we are needing to get to that we're not covering today. And then I'd imagine that when she does come back, she will upload a vlog. So I don't know when we're going to get to Chantal. Maybe Friday? Maybe? I don't know. 8-minute vlog incoming. Right, Chassis? I know. She's had all this time to make a vlog and she'll upload to 8 minutes. Oh my gosh. You're right. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. What's with the tomato emoji? What's with this? Tell us. Oh, you had to be on Twitch to see it. I'm sorry. Quart of Milk. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I think Gallon of Milk just subscribed recently. Nice to see that Quart of Milk has joined us. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Is there a video of yours you wish never touched the internet? Yes. She has said in the past that she regrets talking about anything foster care related. She regrets talking about some things about her family. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a lot of things that Amberlynn has had uploaded to the internet that she regrets. Are you into choking? Okay. We're just going to move past this one. Did you and Emily break up? No. Well, they're together still, y'all. Amber still got her feeder. She's in it to win it. I don't know exactly what she's winning other than some extra LBs, but she is still with Emily. You know what? Knock it off with the tomato emoji. This is ridiculous. Tomato emoji. That really gets under my skin. Did Shrimpgate get taken down? I don't think Shrimpgate... What did anyone know? I think it's just the chicken one. The rotisserie chicken. Choking on potatoes. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, are you into choking? Well, actually, Alexis told us that was fake. Alexis told us that whole, I was eating a seafood boil and I ate the potato and I choked and then I pooped myself. That was all fake. That was all made up. So that was just fake content for Amberlynn to have in a video. So I guess that would not apply to this. Do you smoke cigarettes? No. Well, I mean, honestly, being around the feeder as much as she has been and seeing how many cigarettes that chimney can put away. I mean, the secondhand smoke is no joke, Amber. I mean, with you and your lungs already on death's doorstep, I mean, come on. You shouldn't be around a smoker in close vicinity like this. I mean, you kind of already have to be around your mom because she's the only way that you can get around in a car. But, I mean, you're now being around two smokers like this. Secondhand smoke ain't no joke. So, I mean, she may not smoke cigarettes, but she sure is around them pretty frequently. Is chemistry a deal breaker for you? Yes. Okay. So, anyone that won't allow Amberlynn to just starfish, that's going to be a problem. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay down. I'm going to do non-interactive snow angels on this bed, and you're going to do what you do. Go ahead. I would imagine that's kind of how it goes. Just kind of like, lay down and have at it. I mean, I don't know. But Amber says that she's pretty active when it comes to the bedroom. She can get around. She can do a whole lot of stuff that we wouldn't even imagine. Would you ever live stream or do a Q&A with Alexis? Yes. Well, I mean, she already has. She already has live streamed with Alexis. As far as a Q&A goes with Alexis, I mean, there really isn't anything that we need to know that we don't already know about Alexis and Amberlynn's friendship. So, I mean, I don't know. This whole thing with Alexis is just so weird to me. I mean, the whole thing of just like making a YouTube channel and like monetizing, talking shit on someone and then like friends again. Like, I don't know. But I guess in girl world, we can take the friends that we get, right? Would you ever call Snowflake out for flirting with girls in his Discord while being married? Oh my God. The narrative of Mr. Snowflake being an unfaithful husband continues. You know what? Honestly, guys, he's kind of a sleazy guy, kind of a slimy guy. To go and do that to his wife, I mean, that's pretty shitty. That's a shitty thing to do. Mm-hmm. I would not be surprised if Amberlynn sent this to herself, because she gets to continue the narrative that Snowflake is a sleaze, and she gets to say no to this to act like she's taking the higher ground. Amberlynn, you don't have to be the bigger person. We already know. Have you ever had an ugly altercation with a fan in person? No. So, here's the thing about this. I just would have thought out of all the years Amberlynn has been on the internet, there would be more fan photos of her. It's like, oh, ran into Amberlynn at TJ Maxx. Oh, saw Amberlynn at Walmart, got a picture with her. I have never seen a photo like that before. I've never, like on a forum, on like anywhere. I've never seen like, oh, hey, like ran into Amberlynn, peace sign. Like, I've never seen those kinds of photos. So I don't know. I know, yeah, it's because she doesn't leave the house. But I mean, she does leave the house sometimes. And Amberlynn always talks about having run into her fans. Oh, they saw me in public and they wanted to get a picture with me. Okay, well, why didn't that person upload the picture? Why didn't you upload the picture? I mean, supposedly Jordy stalks her. Oh yeah, what about that ugly altercation? Apparently I was driving around Oklahoma last year, or earlier this year. I think that she refuses taking pictures. Well, I have seen pictures of her taken in public, but they've never been like the, oh hey, can I get a picture with you kind of picture. It's always been like Amberlynn in a parking lot on a scooter getting ready to get in the passenger seat. Yeah, like, it's always people sneaking photos of her. It's not really, her fans don't go out into the world. Okay, so is that kind of what the consensus is? If you're Amberlynn, you're not really leaving the house. And on the occasions that she does leave the house, people that are fans of Amberlynn are also not leaving the house. So... I guess it's safe to assume if you are a fan, a genuine fan of Amberlynn, you're probably not someone that gets out much. Okay, you know what? This is making a lot of sense now. Oh my God. Isabel, thank you again. She would only do an interview if she got to write the questions. All right, here's the deal. We'll do an interview. I'll do an interview with you, but I get to ask the questions, I get to write the questions, and I get to conduct the interview. Well, what do you need me for then, Amber? Thank you, Isabel. Avery's Jungle, thank you so much for becoming a member on YouTube. Welcome, welcome, Avery. And your jungle. Would you ever get freaky with whipped cream? Okay. You know what scene comes to mind when I think of getting freaky with whipped cream? I think of, is it Chris Evans? I think of Chris Evans from American Pie. You know what? Let me pull that up. Oh gosh, this is the image that comes to mind for me. So I mean, maybe we can kind of. Was it Chris Evans? Whipped cream. I don't even know if this is appropriate to show on YouTube. Maybe I shouldn't. This one's probably okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't show that. But basically, if you've never seen this movie before, it's not another teen movie. Okay, it wasn't American Pie. My bad. In this movie, Chris Evans walks out into the living room and he has whipped cream and a cherry on his a cherry. Oh my God, Amberlynn. Wait, this is making a lot of sense now. And he shows his breasts with whipped cream on them and cherry on them, and then the camera pans to the lower half of his body, and the lower half of his body is covered with whipped cream. You can use your imagination or Google it yourself. But I don't know, maybe Amberlynn could do something along the lines of this. I mean, now that cherries are in the conversation, we kind of know that this is Amberlynn's thing. Big. Are you calling me big? My camera just froze. Sorry about that. So, yeah, Amberlynn is a cherry girl. So maybe, I don't know, if she does decide to launch an OF account, maybe we could do something interesting like this. Maybe get creative with some whipped cream. Maybe a cherry or two. Maybe. I don't know. Sky's the limit, Amber. Sky is the limit. Rice Noodles. Hi, Jordy and Shorties. I tried to indoctrinate my husband in the ways of Jordy, but he is resistant like a heretic. He does not respect your craft. I don't want to listen to that kid talk about fat women. Get it off the screen. Did the conversation go something like that? I'm sorry you weren't able to get him to join our side, Rice Noodles. Maybe, keep trying. Keep trying. Fight for another day. Would you consider yourself a self-reflective person? Yes. I don't know. I would consider Amberlynn pretty opaque. I would not really consider her self-reflective. But personally, but hey, you know what? She considers herself to be self-reflective. So, I don't know. Maybe you go and look at Amber, it'll kind of function like one of those funny mirrors that you see at a carnival. I don't know. Don't give Emily ideas. Obsessive compulsive clown, thank you. She's in a poly relationship with Dave and Buster. That was cute. That was cute. I liked that. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That was really cute. Did YouTube delete your rotisserie chicken video? Yes. It's no longer up there. Kind of makes you think, I mean, so are reactions to the rotisserie chicken video going to get taken down too as a result? Because you're not really allowed to react to content that has been banned. You know what I mean? I don't know how they would enforce that. Interesting. Do you like Alex? No. Okay. Do you watch Karina Kaboom? No. Okay. Amber, come on. She's glued to her cell phone watching reaction channels and looking up this kind of stuff. Are you kidding me? Do you watch Karina? No. But as soon as Karina put out that video yesterday of saying that Amberlynn got banned and she has a strike or whatever, like within a very short period of time, Amberlynn made a community post that said, "I'm not banned." Like she said all that stuff on her community post. Where did you hear that from? She was the only one that made a video about it. Where'd you get it from then? No, I don't watch Karina. Okay, Amber. Do you believe in once a cheater, always a cheater? No. Well, she has to say no, because if she said yes, then she would look contradicting because she broke up a marriage earlier this year. You know, I think that we all kind of glaze past that. You know, as sketchy and as strange as the situation was with Erica and Brittany, Amberlynn added fuel to that fire, and she did in some way act as a catalyst to their divorce. Once a cheater, always a cheater? Yeah, because you're a cheater, Amber. I mean, if you know that they have a marriage, and I mean, the small details that we got about the way that you acted while they were together, that was gross. I mean, going on Life 360 and tracking Brittany's location to see when she would be at work so that you could safely FaceTime Erica, that's psychotic. That's psychotic. That's why she has to say no to this. Kelly, darling, thank you. Ronnie needs to fix his ice cream machine first. You know what? I know that that's like an ongoing meme on the internet. Like an ongoing joke about McDonald's always having their ice cream machine broken. I have never been to a McDonald's where that's been an issue. I don't know. Maybe I'm one of the lucky ones, but I've never gone to McDonald's and they've told me like, oh, the ice cream machine's broken. I've never heard. I mean, I've seen that everywhere on the internet, but I've never run into that. Court, thank you. Be exercised, demon. Oh gosh. Do you think in one of my little prop drawers over here, I should get like a little Latin Bible with a little crucifix and start talking verses out of the Bible? Oh gosh. IRL09, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Welcome. Do you consider yourself a sympathetic and empathetic person? Yes. Okay. Well, if you were a sympathetic and empathetic person, Amber, you wouldn't have kicked Becky, the woman who wiped you, out of your apartment with nothing but $100 after she made you tens of thousands that summer. Just saying. I mean, that's just one example that comes to mind here. An empathetic person would have not kicked Becky, the person that did so much for them for some of the hardest times in their life, to the curb with $100. Just saying. Have you ever been cheated on? Yes. By Destiny? She alleging Destiny? I don't know what she means. I mean, obviously there's no context to this, but out of any of the girls that we know of, I guess she's saying Destiny did it. Destiny with Dana. Destiny says that she was free of Amberlynn'S clutches when she got with Dana. But again, this brings in that whole conversation of like emotional cheating. So was Destiny flirting with Dana? Like, you know, some people consider flirting like physical, or sorry, some people consider cheating physical. Some people consider it other things. I guess that this is what she means here. So the interpretation of it changes person to person. Nosy Nadia, thank you. Here's your emotional compensation for looking through this cursed Q&A. Thank you so much, Nadia. I really appreciate you sending that in. Thank you for the support. Have any of your have any fans tried flirting with you or Emily in an attempt to ruin your relationship? Yes. Oh gosh. People have been landing into Emily and Amber's DMs to sabotage their true love. Why would you want to sabotage Amberlynn's soft, gentle love? This is something that she has always wanted, you guys. She really, really wants a soft, gentle love. And you nasty SOBs on the internet have to come in and ruin it. Why would you come in and terrorize their soft, gentle love? This is ridiculous. Let them be happy. You know what? That's like the problem nowadays. No one ever wants to see anyone else happy. It's always like, ooh, how can I interfere? How can I come in between that? How can I make that person as miserable as I am? Just let Amberlynn and Emily be happy. This is a love that the gods are jealous of. I mean, truly. Talk about finding your other half. Well, I don't know about this case. Talk about finding your other fraction that makes more sense. Does Tommy talk you through it? Oh my god. Another question I could have done without seeing. Okay. It's nice to know that Amberlynn is being successfully coached through it with her feeder. Oh yeah, I want you to clean that plate, baby. I want you to be the leader of the Clean Plate Club. Get every crumb, every drip of sauce, every grain of salt. I want it all. Oh gosh. Yeah, she coaches her through it. Larapie1, thank you so much for that. Popping my super chat cherry for you, Jordy. I'm in the replay gang, but so happy to catch my favorite girly pop live. Continue making people smile. Thank you for the kind words, Larry Pie. I really appreciate you sending that in. Glad to hear that you enjoy my streams. Thank you, thank you. This feels like a hate crime. Jordy, I'm about to cancel my membership. Listen. I didn't post this. I didn't start the fire. Were you in a poly relationship with Feline? No. Okay. So, I guess that it's all but confirmed that she was in a poly relationship with Dave and Buster. And Ronald, and Wendy, and Carl, and Denny. I mean, really. Sky's the limit with poly relationships. Sky's the limit. Would you ever be down to meet Nikocado in real life? Yes. Oh, damn. All right. Well, honestly, at this point, I don't know if Nikocado really pays much mind to Amber. I mean, he does. Ever since his little debut of being skinny, has he made more content? People that keep up with Nikocado, has he made more content? Like, what does he do now? Has he like gone back to eating? Because I mean, really, that's like what he was known for. So it's like, if you don't eat anymore, it's like, what are you known for? I don't know. Dave is devastated and Buster is issuing a copyright strike. He makes videos occasionally, but not as frequently. Okay. Huh. I don't know. I mean, but I think that this is kind of past its time. I don't think that Nikocado really thinks much of Amber. I mean, yeah, a few years ago with him like throwing shade and everything. Okay, maybe. But I don't think that this is really on the table at this point. It might be for her because it would be like a good PR opportunity for her, but I don't think he feels the same way. Are you really bored? No. I don't know who would ask Amberlynn this. I mean, clearly she has a very fulfilling life. She has a lot going on. She's always busy. She's always out and about. Honestly, she doesn't have time to be bored. People who just sit around all the time, I mean, don't do anything, get food delivered from delivery apps like DoorDash, I mean, just kind of play on their phone all day. Those are the type of people that get bored. So I don't know why you would ask someone with such a very active lifestyle this question, because if you don't have time to be bored, then you're not going to get bored. So, I don't know. Strange question here. I don't really know what to think about that. Isabel, thank you again. Odds she steps on the talking scale. Hello, we're ready. I don't think that she'll do a weigh-in anytime soon. If she did, I would be surprised. I think it's been bad. I mean, you don't get in a relationship with a feeder and not gain weight. That's just the way it is. She's gained weight. We all expected her to gain weight. What we all expected happened. I mean, she would just be giving the audience the aha moment that we know that we're going to have. So she doesn't want to give that to us. I can't let them win. Thank you, Isabel. Sheris Smith, thank you. The girls inspired me to lose weight. I'm down 60 pounds. It made my gallbladder explode, so they took it out. Worth it, though. Thanks for the laugh, Jordy. Oh, my goodness. Sounds like you have been through a lot lately, Sheris. Oh, my gosh. No more fried food for you. Oh, gosh. No gallbladder. Oh, my. Well, at least, you know, you got that under control. Amberlynn doesn't have her gallbladder under control, so... Congratulations to you. That is incredible. Continued success on your journey. Are you weirded out by all the freaky questions? No. Well, I mean, clearly she's answered so many of them. I don't think that she's shy to this. Are you still doing the Q&A video with Emily? No. So earlier, Amberlynn had put up one of these, like, Ask Me Anything, where she was kind of gauging questions to do a Q&A video with Emily. I guess that has fallen by the wayside. She is no longer doing a Q&A with Emily. I guess that's a smart move on Amberlynn's end. She knows how the audience feels about the girl. Less screen time for the girl. I guess less ammunition she's going to have at her. I don't know. I don't know what she's thinking, but it got abandoned. No more Q&A video with Emily. Aww. Renifer, thank you. Amber always makes me lose my appetite even after the devil's lettuce. Thanks for cubing my nightly munchies, girl. Cubing. Oh my gosh. I think that's a way that the girls inspire weight loss the most. People just kind of lay their eyes on them and think, oh gosh, this is the opposite end of the spectrum that I want to be at. This is the bottom. This is the lowest of the low. I don't ever want to get to that. And that kind of, you know, puts a fire under your ass. I think that's awesome, Renifer. Do you believe in Bigfoot? No. Well, you know what, Amber? Bigfoot believes in you. Do you believe in Bigfoot? No. Come on. Come on, Amber. Moon landing wasn't real. Bigfoot, not real. Nothing's real. You know what? She's not even 500 pounds. What you guys are looking at, that's a mirage. You know how people get like really water starved and delirious in the desert and they start to see things? Really, that's all Girl World is. She's not 500 pounds. You're just seeing a mirage. If you put your glasses on, if you take a drink of water, you'll actually see Bella Hadid on the screen. Maple Street, thank you. Jordy, she is still going. What is happening? Oh, is she? I know that she's probably still doing Q&As as we speak. I mean, as we finish today, this is going to be it. So we'll get to more of it later. But yep, she doesn't have anything to do. She can't upload. So this is kind of, I mean, she's not with her feeder. She's not in Wisconsin. So what's she going to do? Instagram Q&A. It's keeping her company. Nico Henna, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Welcome, Nico. Mandy, thank you for gifting a subscription on Twitch. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you, Mandy. Good old Mandy. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Is Emily interested in making her own content? No. No, she just wants to piggyback off of whatever you do on your platform. She doesn't have a... Really, I mean, Alexis told us this. She doesn't have a personality. I mean, other than what we know has occurred with this girl, we don't know much about her. She doesn't talk. She doesn't talk. We've heard her say like 10 words. I mean, we really haven't seen much interaction. I mean, you're telling me that this girl's going to make a YouTube channel? I mean, I don't know. If I wanted to listen to nothing, I would just, I don't know, turn my volume all the way down. Because she doesn't talk. She doesn't do anything. What is she going to do in her own content? Silly. Oh, boy. Emmy, Lemmy, thank you so much. Haven't seen people theorize this yet. I bet Amber's been MIA because she has cellulitis again. Y'all really believe her allergies at the end of the month last vlog? Ooh, cellulitis. You think she's an antibiotic girly pop right now? Ooh, I didn't think of that. You're right, Emmy. Yeah, she could be dealing with cellulitis. I mean, after traveling takes a toll on her. So traveling really takes it out of her. So maybe if she has had an infection and she's dealing with cellulitis, dealing with an antibiotic, dealing with all of the stuff that she's been dealing with the feeder, yeah, maybe Girly Pop just needs a well-deserved break. Who knows? Who knows? Good theory, Emily. Yeah. Maybe she'll come. You know what? If she comes back and she says, oh, I had to take antibiotics, I'm going to think back to this super chat. I'm going to think back to you, Emmy. Rice Noodles, thank you again. Oh, Jordy, he does respect your craft. He says you're funny. Says you're funny, it's just not for him. All right. Well, as I always say, Rice Noodles' husband, you're entitled to your wrong opinion. So if you don't want to be here with us, that's fine. But at least you said I'm funny. Thank you for that. She said that she's going to post the crumble cookie video. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Gabrielle Cherry, thank you. I would pay good money to see her try and work a regular job. Imagine her working the McDonald's drive-thru. You know what? I mean, this was a while ago, but I think that she actually did say that verbatim on Instagram Q&A. It was a long time ago, but people were like, well, what are you going to do if your YouTube revenue ever ends? If you can't make money on YouTube anymore, what are you going to do? And she said, I'll go flip burgers. I'll go flip burgers at McDonald's. So I guess she's game. She's down. She's not above flipping burgers. So maybe you'll see it one day, Gabrielle. Individuals who are at an increased risk of developing cellulitis or already have it should stay away from drinking alcohol as it can worsen their infection. Oh, could you imagine if she got cellulitis while in Wisconsin and then she was out at the casino doing all that running around with Alexis and Emily and she made the cellulitis worse? Oh my gosh. She would need like super antibiotics. She would spray Pam on the burgers. So she can get an employee discount. Maybe sneaking food. Amberlynn, could you come into my office, please? So we are down inventory 50% this past month. Do you know anything about that? Sarah Stumbles, thank you for 9 months on Twitch. About to get down with the new guy. I've gotten him into Girl World. Please tell Louie he's a keeper. Louie? Well, I hope it's Louie and not Lewis. I'm going to go with Louie. No, maybe it's Lewis. All right, here's the deal. If his name is pronounced Lewis, you keep him. If it's Louie, get rid of him. Louis died with One Direction. Thank you so much, Sarah Stumbles. All the way back from January. I appreciate you being here. Lex. Hi, Lex. I'll catch you on the rewatch gang as a cleaning person, but it is a treat to see you live for a second. Adore the sass and Amberverse Lord with you. Thank you so much for that, Lex. We will see you on the replay. You get those baseboards. You wipe those counters. You get all of that done. Good old cleaning people. Thank you, Lex. Beverly and the Peach. Hey, today is my cat's second birthday. We filmed our celebration. They wanted an entire rotisserie chicken, but I gave them a small snack instead. Did the cat request that? All right, honey. What would you like for your second birthday? A whole rotisserie chicken. You know, I could see Chantal's cat doing that, requesting a rotisserie chicken for its birthday, and then Chantal eating it. You ever know people like that? People who will buy gifts for other people's special occasions, but then it's self-serving. Thank you, Beverly. Galactic Cat 27, thank you. Let's not forget that she abandoned her pets when moving in with Becky's parents. She gave them to Rafe because they could only have so many pets. Never forget. Never forget. Amberlynn does what's convenient for her. She is her number one priority at all times. The pets will always come second, third, fourth, maybe even fifth. Oh, boy. Well, y'all, it has been another tumultuous Q&A here. I really appreciate you being here with me. I am thinking I'm going to wrap it up here for our Tuesday night live stream. We will more than likely be back tomorrow night for some more Q&A. I think that this might be an all Amberlynn week. I think it might be all Amberlynn all week, because if she gets unbanned Thursday, she's probably going to upload a vlog. And as y'all said, she is currently doing Q&A. So we have some more Q&A to get to that is being answered as I speak that we're going to have to look at tomorrow. But I mean, there's just too much fun in one day. Too much fun in one day. KP Baller, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate you doing that. Welcome, welcome, KP. All right, y'all. I will see you more than likely tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here this evening. Another fun time was had for sure. If you're still listening, go ahead and give the stream a thumbs up on your way out. Would really appreciate it for the YouTube algorithm.